down to one player already? I haven't seen a derailment that bad since the time I set up my nephew's train set. Okay, here's the plan. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me.
To get the basic explanation out of the way, Jackbox Party Pack is a bundle of mini party games you can play with a group of friends using your cell phones or any other tablet as a controller. Its easy accessibility and creative minigames have earned these games well-deserved love for any person seeking a fun party game experience. Now, with the 3rd entry in the series being released and ported over to Nintendo's latest home console, does it translate well over to the Switch, or is it just another lazy third-party port? In this collection, there are 5 total games. Some are much more fun than others, but overall, each game is a worthy addition. Each one has a main concept that on the surface isn't too complex, but the amount of fun the developers were able to create with each one is incredible. They may seem simple, but in execution all create fun party game experiences. I'll go through each one in order of my favorites. My favorite game in this collection is Trivia Murder Party, where you and your friends are forced to answer obscure trivia questions where, if you fail, your character must participate in a minigame where only the winners continue to live, while the others die and haunt everyone else. Each trivia question is increasingly more absurd, and each battle to decide who lives grows more and more competitive as the game advances, and it all climaxes at the end with a speed round of questions where everyone has a chance to steal the win. Fakin' It is a game that truly tests your trust of your peers. In this minigame, every player is given a specific task, anything as basic as raising your hand if they've been to the movies, but one player is not given that task and must act and lead everyone away from the truth. It is then up to the other players to find the liar, and this leads to plenty of name-calling and arguments, with the faker being the mastermind behind it all. Trust me, this game works far better in execution than it does on paper. Looking at all of your friends frantically try to keep their cool during all of the accusations and lies is a very unique party game experience. Whiplash 2 is a sequel to another game found in earlier editions of the Jackbox Party Packs, and in this game, each player is asked a series of questions or sentences with blanks and are asked to answer in the funniest way possible. After the answers are locked in, every other player will vote on their answers and deem who had the most humorous responses. Think Cards Against Humanity, only with a ton of judges. Next up is Guespionage, which requires easily the least thinking out of any game in the bunch, and this is nice because it's possibly the most accessible game for anyone to play, because it really is just a competition of guesses. Your only task in this one is to guess the percentage of the whole based on the topic you're provided. Everyone else who's answering on their turn could also chime in and take a guess on whether your answer is too low or too high, providing lots of opportunities to pull a fast one and steal the win at any second. Finally, there's TKO. To play, each player creates a drawing, and then some captions, which are all shuffled and distributed to every player at random. Each person must then create what they feel is the best possible combination of slogan and design to create a t-shirt that everyone will love the most. Each person takes votes, and ultimately, through rounds and rounds of eliminations, a single shirt will be left standing and that person is crowned the winner. This game has a nice concept, but it often feels like it moves too slow, meaning it's hard to justify a full playthrough. What makes this collection of games work so well though is its pure fun. No gimmicks, no big hurdles to jump through to play, just fun ideas being executed very well. The basic concepts of each game are also so basic, it's hard to not find a reason to hop right in and play if you're not a gamer. I took this game over to a get-together with a bunch of completely not game-savvy friends, but due to the simplistic dumb fun, every person joined and had a great time. I've had tons of them asking me when I can come back and bring it to another event, meaning as a party game, Jackbox Party Pack 3 is doing its job very well. It's also important to mention, as with every Jack game, that writing and comedic timing of nearly every piece of dialogue in this game is superb. When you aren't playing and waiting through your friends' turns, all the witty conversations the host will have with the players will keep you more than entertained. Not to mention, the art style of each minigame is so distinct and colorful, it's hard to not become addicted to all the quirky visuals they throw around. So, aside from the absolute lack of any single-player options or alternatives, Jackbox Party Pack 3 is a great party game that has a fair amount of fun games that will provide tons and tons of laughs and good times to anyone willing to play along. Basically, everyone in the world carries a cell phone with them right in their pocket, so you'll be hard pressed to find a reason not to whip this one out in any party environment. Overall, I would say I liked it a lot. Once you finish saving the land of Hyrule or grow tired of all the blue shells in Mario Kart, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to pick up this title with a group of friends and have yourself a party. So with that said, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to GameXplain for all things Nintendo Switch and all things gaming.